It's early spring, and most of the cultivated fields are full of rapeseed, corn, and wheat. Watching this tractor driving through the countryside at dawn, I'm struck by how much it reminds me of a certain French countryside I know so well. It's sometimes strange when you realize how similar things are, even when you're miles from home. I had a feeling that by getting closer to nature, I'd have some surprising encounters. I like these mysterious places that inspire the imagination. If you know how to listen to it, nature always offers some moments of artistic inspiration, as it does for this man and this block of wood.
Okay.
I've always sculpted in one form or another. When I was younger, I liked to whittle with my pocket knife. My uncle is a famous sculptor, and when I was young, I spent a lot of time at his house, watching him work, and I found it fascinating. Maybe that's why I began to do sculpture. I learned from him, for sure. But there's also a family legacy of some sort. My grandfather was a cart maker, so he worked with wood. My aunt was a painter. So there's an artistic tradition in the family, as there often is here in Hlebine. I chose wood and sculpture. This special shape that you find in sculptures stems from the fact that country life has always been very harsh. The work is very physical, and you often find it in both paintings and sculpture, these people who work hard, in whom you can feel the harshness of rural life. That's where the special forms you find in naïve art come from. You don't show things exactly as they are in reality. For example, the feet or hands are often much larger compared to the rest of the body, to show the fact that it's through the hard work that they do that these people are able to live and to create. We want to show just how hard life is here.
I don't
know who first used the word naïve, but I think local or primitive may be better suited. My uncle and others started out by representing their environment as they saw it, by showing the work people did every day. In my work, I observe those around me too, and I represent them through wood. In that sense, then yes, it's naïve art, because everyone produces it through their own skills and according to their own representation of the world, without having learned anything at school. Naïve art is more like original art or local art.
I to je u biti taj oblik. S obzirom da je kod nas poznato naivno slikarstvo,
given that there are naive painters, one might say that there are naive sculptors. Indeed, none of us learned our art in an academic sense. We are self-taught, and we took our knowledge from our forefathers. It was handed down from generation to generation.
Svakako, to bi se isto moglo reći, naročito...
There's a direct connection between nature and sculpture. In painting, it's perhaps less obvious because you use glass and color. But with sculpture, the link is clear. Sometimes, the sculptor has even planted the very tree he is going to sculpt. I do that with fruit trees, pears or hazelnut. The tree is planted in an accessible place, and one day it might be cut down, dried out, and then worked up into a sculpture.
I've been walking in the countryside for a few days now, and I've noticed there is no large-scale livestock farming. The only animals I've encountered are in farmyards and are clearly there for domestic use. Here, the farmers mainly work on the land. And despite an increase in mechanization, everybody still works with his or her bare hands. The attention paid to tending the crops no doubt explains the abundance and quality of the produce to be found in the market in Podravina, a few kilometers from Hlebine.